Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Babbitt from B&B with an In the Meantime share. I hope you're having a wonderful day. The weather here is like, wow, it's gorgeous. I just got in from my class. I had a very, very strong class today. Shout out to Ashley. She's like the best instructor ever. I just love her, and I love her classes. We did side dips today. I just love them, and mine were pretty strong. They were strong. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting stronger and stronger every day, which makes me very, very happy. Uh, because it just when you can literally feel yourself growing and see the results, of your hard work. Oh my God, there's nothing like it. And I'm beginning to see, literally, physically see the results from my hard work. And not only me, other people have been making comments here and there. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Just accept the compliment. It's okay. You do not have to go sabotage yourself. This is you, okay? This is the real deal. You are working hard. You have a goal. Stick with it. Take a deep breath. Every time somebody in the past, before I got to this place in my life, 70 years young, I would literally, I do something to sabotage my goals or the fact that I had reached a goal. When it came to working out and taking care of my physical health and well-being, it scared me to death. And I know it's it's connected to accepting my own beauty, the feminine side of me. We all have a feminine and a masculine side, and I want my feminine side to come out more and more. And I tell you, she's coming along just nice, but I'm really beginning to see, and I'm so pleased and happy about it. So every time somebody says something, they don't know this, but well, now they know if they're listening, but I tell myself in my mind and in my heart, calm down. It's just a compliment. Stay with your game and keep moving forward. Uh, consistency is so very important. I don't care what you're doing in your life. If you have goals to reach, you've got a plan that you've made, you have got to be consistent without the fear. And if you have the fear, you've got to do it with the fear, but you have got to be consistent with yourself. There are some days, some mornings, because I'm not perfect. I just am not. But some mornings I'll get up and I go, oh, I don't think I want to get up and go and work out, or I don't think I want to take that walk today, or I don't think I want to go to strength train, whatever it is. And I say, no, you're gonna get up, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you gotta do, because you have a goal, and I have like a timeline, and I want to stick to my timeline. So why would I hurt myself by not being consistent? But it's very easy to do, especially for me, because of my particular conditioning that I'm working on simultaneously. So you see, it all works together. So I am not taking this lightly. I am really sticking to my guns, and I'm working out as often as I can, and I usually go every single day. There's some days I cannot go because I have an appointment here, or something, comes up and I have to do it. But, besides that, I'm there. I'm going to be working out every day to reach my goal. And now today is beautiful. I'm going to go for a walk. I don't know how far I'm going to walk. I never know until I actually, get out there and start walking. But I have my ear pods in. I listen to great music, and I just keep walking. And I think about my life and what I want and where I'm going, and what I want to attract, who I want in my life, all of these things. And it's wonderful. I feel so good. I am looking so much better these days. It scares me when I I mean, I may not look great today because, I just came from class and I know my hair's a wreck, but hey, I wanted to share these thoughts so that I don't lose them throughout the day. I wanted to do this in the meantime. So, maybe right now, today, this could be a reset for yourself. If you've fallen behind, if you're, working out like me and you're doing a little sabotage of your own, this could be a great time for you to push that reset button and get back up on, get back on your game and continue to be consistent once again. Not just with exercise, you've got to do the whole ball of wax. You've got to do the eating. I mean, you know, everybody that knows me knows I can cook. Oh, Lord, I can cook. And I love to cook, but I like to cook for pleasure. I never cooked for health. I'm telling you, I cooked for pure pleasure. I wanted my food to taste a certain way. Well, now I'm cooking and eating to live. So I have all these wonderful new recipes that are really delicious. And I look forward to preparing, these things and sharing them and, sharing the recipes or whatever. But they're so delicious. And now I'm thinking about the ways I can integrate and transfer this healthy eating into the bad, if you will, not bad, but when I say that, my cooking I mean, like I like mac and cheese. Don't put mac and cheese near me. Well, now if you did, I wouldn't go there, or maybe I would just taste it. But I like things like I grew up on, like beans and rice, and I like to add lots more to it and all that stuff. Well, you can't do that when you're working out and you have a goal. And if you do, you have to be very moderate, much smaller portions, things like that. But these days, I found like this low carb, what do they call it? Flatbread. In fact, I've even made some lentil flatbread, and I fill it up with veggies, and I cook down some ground turkey with veggies, things of that nature. And I found a real wonderful pudding recipe. I found that on TikTok. TikTok has a lot of wonderful recipes, honestly. So anyway, I'm doing the whole ball of wax, and I'm not trying to rush it. I'm taking my time. And when I go out to dinner, I don't worry about it. I'm just sensible. When I go out to eat, I'm just sensible. And if there's a time when I do have a dessert, it wouldn't hurt me because I know I'm going to get right back on my game the very next day. So, and there's nothing wrong with falling away or falling off however they call it. I don't know what that term is. It's not coming to mind at the moment. But maybe if this is a time for you where that you need a reset, do it. Love yourself. Continue to pour love into yourself. Pour all that extra energy into yourself. It's amazing how you will feel, how you will look, how you're going to respond instead of reacting to life. It's wonderful, honestly. I am so thrilled that I made this decision for me to love me and to understand that that's what I've needed to do all these years, was just to love me. And I haven't been doing it up until I shared with you after my big birthday. And I have another birthday coming up in March. I have a goal to meet, and I intend to meet it. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing that is constant in this life is change. Change happens every day, every minute of every day. So with that, stay consistent with your goals, and you'll be all right. Okay. And now that's my, in the meantime, share on consistency. You remember that word, and some of the questions you can ask yourself as I'm shuffling the cards. I want to pull an oracle for you. How can you deepen your practice? How can you deepen your spiritual practice? Number one. How can you deepen your connection with your intuition? Number two. I mean, those two are so very important, And then after that, write a list on how you could be more consistent with your goals in terms of taking care of your body, your health, and your well-being. What are the things that you think are going to get you there? And then break that down as much as you need to, and then start to follow suit. You could start right today. It's morning, here. If it's morning where you are, you have the whole day. Even if you're working a 9 to 5, when you get off, you can at least take 20 minutes for yourself, walk around, outside for 20 minutes. You don't have to go any place special. It's not going to cost anything, but it's going to make you feel so much better. And make a time out when you want to meditate to be with yourself. That doesn't cost anything. That just means you have to go sit in a corner by yourself to be with you and meditate and ask God to help you navigate. That's all that means. That costs nothing. Everything is so expensive to do this, to do that today. So these things are easy to do, to go out for a walk, to look up at the sky in the afternoon and just see how beautiful it is. These things cost nothing. So go ahead and reset yourself. And remember to be consistent with whatever your goals are, whatever you're headed for. Be consistent with your plan. And when you fall off the wagon, that's what it is. When you fall off the wagon, make sure you get back on the very next day. Or if you have to stay off for 2 days, it depends. Maybe you have something to do, somewhere to go, and it's not going to allow you to be as consistent as you wish. As soon as you can, get back to it, is all I'm suggesting. And that's my In the Meantime share. And the card that I pulled is called The Energy is Gaining Momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. And oh, by the way, these are Moonology cards. On February 19th, a new moon in Pisces will be here. And that is a great time to reignite your passion about what it is that you want in your life and how you're going to get there. It's a great time to do that. Okay, set your intentions. If you're interested in that sort of thing, great. And if you're not, it's okay. I'm just sharing information with you so you have a lot of tools, not just from me. There's lots of other people like me who are doing their purpose and delivering their ideas as well, Anyway, I want to read what this says to you. The energy is gaining momentum. And this, by the way, this picture, this is called a waxing moon, okay? And it says, during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet, this is a time of energies rising up. Yes. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go? And do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. That is wonderful. I mean, it's so apropos to what I'm talking about, consistency. So just, try to be consistent with your goals and your plans. That's it. And be resourceful. If you don't have that much time to spend, figure out when you do have the time. Be consistent with whatever that your particular plan is. And I'll see you next time on In the Meantime. Everybody be inspired, and I hope you get out there in the sun and let it just kiss you all over. Okay, bye-bye for now.